so sing along when you can. That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the brand new Shot from the Point Live. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Real Talk, the Metaphor Messiah, and none other than Jeff the Huffman. Have I got a show for you, gentlemen, today? Let's see how the reaction is in chat. Are they liking that shit in the chat? It's pretty dope, right?
Yeah, that's
That's a pretty dope. Compliments of Mr. Vega coming from the Catch 33 crew. We're gonna be cutting out. We're gonna be cutting out a little bit of the Shot from the Point Live dead thing. I think Shot from the Point, where Tommy sees SFTP, is just Shot from the Point game streaming. This will be the live streaming channel. I may be branching out to other things and other channels.
Yeah.
But I think we should just keep this the way it is. And because I love live streaming, it's like radio to me. It's what I always wanted to do since I was a kid. And we're going to do it. Real Talk and Jeff Huffman and Ion and possibly some more guests real soon. I got another...
People who bring in more views than me.
Yes. Well, actually, I got a million guy in my site for another interview. Another million sub guy in my site. He's already agreed to do it. I think we're just a matter of nailing him down and stuff like that. What up, fuckheads? What's going on, fuckheads? Chat looks nice. 700. Start off.
See, we need to get a layout for that.
People.
Yeah, man. People here today. It's good to see you.
By the way, people, I'm gonna say nigga whenever I want to.
I ain't gonna stop you. I never get between a black man and his N-word. Can you imagine that shit? Actually, you know, you like live in a sort of a mixed community, and we just yell outside in the middle of the night. All the guys are sitting there talking. Hey, stop with that nigger stuff! Stop it! I don't think that would go over too well.
I can't imagine that. One of the brothers walking up and somebody says, "Hey, you can't say nigga." Yeah, right. Are you crazy?
April 2nd.
Oh man. Oh God, I can't wait to get into this. So, let me tell you a story. I've been getting a lot of emails lately. Keemstar, Ricky, Billy the Fridge. I was told anything for views, but I didn't cut a part of the video. I can't cut the whole video because it's not fair use. Keemstar told me about an incident with Colossal's Crazy where he kind of tried to work him over, and they slid it to my way. I took part of it, and we're all going to react to it. What do you think?
Yay.
So I'm going to put the camera up. Somebody probably saw I got to change my icon now, so all you cats can watch it. Keem was not too, I don't know. He wasn't trying all that hard, I guess. I don't know. He's like, I guess he was trying to be slick. I don't know. There's a lot of funny. Oh, and Andy Melanakis is in this as well. I think Anything for Views is in the background, but I'm not 100% sure. But I listen to this shit, and it is funny. After that, we're going to be taking phone calls and all this other shit. All the stuff that we usually do. I'm really excited about the new look, the new everything. I'll be perfectly honest with you. Yeah. But let's start with Keem.
Me too, man.
Yeah. It's gonna be real. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Say this is shit. Like I just want to put out something that people
like. You're gonna say it's shit anyway.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, but okay. When I put out good stuff and I know it's good, and people say it's shit, I don't listen to them. Like, because I know it's good, right? Like our first episode was good. Our second episode was good. Actually, I think we only have 2 episodes.
Good enough to chase 10,000 subs away.
No.
I don't even know. The one with Clown.
4, I think.
The third one with me.
The one with Clown.
I take that back. Anything for Views is not in this chat, so I'll take him out of the tags. Thanks, Chad.
Is good. Those episodes are all good. There could be 1,000.
We got a donation. We got to cut that donation fucking bar right now. But can we real chars? You see, we're cinnamon toast crunch or anything? What the fuck is that about? I don't get that. Is that some kind of reference to something? Oh, for fuck's sake!
That's awful. Real Charles. It's a blind joke.
Yeah, I believe they're calling me Real Ray Charles. Fuck Ray Charles.
How dare you? God, that's funny. How dare you? How dare you? How come I can only get there? I don't want to see the mouse. Mouse, occlusive window catcher. Okay, we got it now. All right, let's get back to Keemstar.
There could be a million dislikes. None of their opinions matter, all right? I mean, they do.
Except if you want somebody to watch your stuff, then their opinions really do matter. I have personal experience.
Take to a certain extent, right? I do like some actual real feedback, but I have listened to them.
I have an idea, Keem. I have a really good idea. Go to the fucking Dropbox, figure out how to download the fucking video, and play the whole fucking thing unedited on your stream right now.
I'll watch a little bit of it.
All right. I think what they're talking about, and I keep hearing about this, apparently when they were all in Los Angeles, they got together and they filmed an episode of Baited. Filmed. I can't believe I got top one in the chat of Alex is a stupid manipulator. Thank you for the donation. No, so I guess they didn't keep it. They didn't go with what they had in L.A., which I found a little bizarre, right? You'd think.
A little bit.
And they were all around each other, right? You would think that'd be the easiest time to come up with something.
I also get the impression that Andy likes it, and I guess Keem doesn't. You know, that Andy's
well, they haven't done an episode in how long? How long has it been?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I guess they suck. I don't know, since Catch 33.
Saw that Catch 33.
Since Catch 33, maybe that was it. There we go.
No, just play it until people get bored.
Nah, because then someone's gonna copy it and re-upload it to YouTube.
Who cares?
Nobody wants to lose subs, Keem.
We'll
They're
upload
gonna
it.
make all the money.
We'll upload it tomorrow.
Keemstar, honest opinion. I don't know if you've even heard of it. Heard it yet? What do you think of Catch 33?
It's horrible. It's really bad. I mean, it is really bad. And I'm just trying to give you an honest on that. No, I'm just joking. I'm not listening to that shit. I haven't heard it.
Shit.
I haven't heard it, but I did tune in. I did tune in for one little part where you and Dave and fucking...
Somebody just wrote in the chat, I got rid of Lisa Lampanelli and replaced him with Stevie Wonder. That's terrible. I just had to get that.
Mr. Tommy we're arguing about something, and it was entertaining, and I kind of was enjoying myself listening to it. So I hurried up and realized that I was listening to the enemy and enjoying myself. So I frantically hit the fucking red X button and got the fuck out of there. And that's the honest to God truth.
I think.
All right, it's the honest to God truth, but let me tell you something. This guy doesn't say anything if there's not a motivation. All right? I think I worked with him enough. That was buttering fucking old clown's ass, and here it comes.
The visuals are great. I just hate that they come out so much later than the SoundCloud does, because I don't listen. I don't watch them all the way. Yeah,
it's just one of those things. We're trying to dumb down the visuals a little bit. Like
Clown, I'm sorry, but listen. Okay,
they're really good though.
No one gives a fuck about New Beta, and no one gives a fuck about Catch 33 or
There you
nothing.
go.
Like
He's moving in for the kill.
what they want to see is they want to see Clown and fucking Keem battle. That's it. That's all anyone wants.
Yeah,
like no one gives a fuck about. That's just the reality of the situation. No one gives a fuck about your little podcast or.
I wouldn't say that, but I do understand where the fans are coming from, and I've always felt a little bad about this. But I mean, this is why we can't work with the guy, because he's so manipulative. The fans do want to watch them fight, but here's the problem with that too. There's so much more we can do with Catch 33, and you know if you ever watch MASH, Klinger gets old after a while. You know, dressing like a woman, and that would have got old too. I honestly think. Our podcast has, and I mean this, has a much better chance of having a long-term deal, and not to mention we don't have to deal with the sociopath. Sorry, Zap.
Yeah, you guys all like each other. That helps.
Yeah,
that
it does help, and it's not like
better.
we're all licking each other's ass either. I don't think anybody could say that in both episodes. We're licking each other's ass.
My current podcast, which is stupid because I think my current podcast is good, and obviously you think your current podcast is good, but the world wants to see Clown and Keem battle, and that's all they give a fuck about. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but the problem is they don't get to see Clown and Keem battle. They get to see Keem defeat Clown, and when Keem is defeated, he pulls the audio. That's what they get to see, and I am a witness to that. I'm a witness to that. Keem didn't win every battle.
If I was in college, bro, I would want him recruiting for my football team. Because he's good.
He's slick.
He's good.
He's slick like Rick.
Right now, Tommy.
Couldn't be any worse than Lane Kiffin. So
he is slick like Rick. Oh man, there's no doubt about it. And he's kind of grinning. I mean, he's working. He's by the way, this is not the first time he's tried this. By the way,
but that's
I'll make you this deal, right? I'm not going to come back to baited, but I think if the world wants to see Keemstar versus Clown, then let's have a once a week stream, like on your stream.
Yes.
No, I don't want to do a stream though.
Tune in. Why not?
Because
that solves the problem, doesn't it?
There you go.
That solves the problem.
He didn't get what he wanted.
I want to be able to pull my audio whenever I see fit, and then I can blame you for asking for more money. That's what I want to do. Here's the dirty truth. Baited was on its way out. It was going to start dying, probably take a year or so, but after we didn't have the Leafy Grade situation, we had no overall narrative. And that's the truth. There's so much more we can do with the new podcast, and there's probably more that he could do, but he can't do a podcast that's not about him.
Because I feel like we could have a really, really boring stream, or I could say Alex is a stupid N-word. Like I just think there's too many problems.
or you could lose.
Yeah. No. In other words, I feel that you will make me look like the idiot that I am. And the whole world will know, and there will be no way to ditch out of it unless I hit, the X in the upper right-hand corner of the XSplit thing that I'm running.
After everybody's already cut it and re-uploaded it.
Yeah, I'm here to translate.
With a live podcast, I think it should be recorded.
Well, just control yourself, Keem.
Yeah, that's one option. Thanks for the donation.
Control yourself.
That's not an option.
Billy the Fridge, so funny, man.
Why don't we make a deal? Why don't we make a deal where we only? Okay, I'll make a deal with you. A written contract that the podcast doesn't air only if both people agree.
Okay, we had this deal, and if you got overruled, you had to turn over your audio. You never did. You just kept making deals. And the last thing that you were able to actually, because Clown's a better person than me, because I would have dropped it on everybody. You kind of had that deal. Well, if we all agree, and if it's 2 against 1, then you have to turn it over. And everybody knows that's not the case. So you're basically getting the old baited deal. And I truly believe that he brought Colossal Crazy is in, knowing damn well. This is before me, before I was even thought of for this podcast. He brought him in knowing that he could always make himself look like the good guy. Mm-hmm. I really, truly believe that. And he's trying to work it. He's basically offering Colossal a deal that he already had, that he already walked away from. And I had this deal too. It's so ridiculous. I mean, Clown would have to be a stone idiot to fall for this. I mean, this would be absolutely crazy. And you can hear the confusion.
What's this with? Sorry.
Well, the reason why you want to do it live, correct, is so I can't pull episodes, correct?
No, that's not it at all. Actually, it's because I can't come back to baited, right? But I understand that everyone wants to see Keem versus Clown.
Then I'll make a new channel. What does it matter? I'll make a new channel. What does it
do it
matter?
on another platform, so let's do it on your stream.
Well, what? Well, maybe. I don't know.
He's not liking these answers.
Look, he makes good money streaming on, what do you call it? I mean, the numbers he told me they're probably not true, but they're probably still, even they're lower than what he told me, they're fucking good. He makes good money streaming on Streamy. Good money, real good money. He earned it. I'm not going to say he didn't. He gets a lot of people in there, and people love his streams, and he's good at it. Yeah. But, like, if that's what the people want, why don't you just do a live stream? And it solves the whole problem. I'm for that. I'd tune in, I would totally tune in.
Probably would too, Tommy. I like Keemstar.
I mean, honestly, what am I gonna do? I mean, it was definitely the best part of it. He's amazing. They're both amazing, but it's got to be fixed, and that's what I'm saying. Like, the podcast didn't break up because of me and Clown.
He's got to have everything going his way. Got to
exactly.
have the ball in his court at all times.
100%, 150%. And you're seeing this. You're seeing this right now. You can look at the face of it. It's like he's working right now. He's working. He's trying to work him over. And like this long pause by Clown's like, wait, but I had this deal already. And you broke it when we had it. So why would he keep it now? Because he has no intention of keeping it. That's why.
I mean, you get paid for your stream, right? It's going to make your stream more popular.
Yeah, I mean, Clown's willing to do this shit for free and he won't do it.
I guess, but I don't know. Like, I don't know. Maybe if a lot of big donations come in right now, I'll think about it.
Donate.
That was
Donate.
funny. I mean, he's a motherfucking funny guy, dude. I'll give him that. I do think he's funny as fuck.
Guys.
$50 in the chat if Alex is Colossal was crazy.
No, I don't know. I feel like doing it live is a mistake. I feel like it can't be live.
Because you can't control yourself, and you're not gonna always win.
You know what I really want to do?
Another thing is, like, Clown lost some arguments against Keem, right? And the only freaking reason he lost the argument is because of, look, I mean, I've told this to Leafy and Gray to their face. I didn't like the way they handled it. It's not a fucking big secret, Yeah.
Right.
So, like, Clown was always at a disadvantage, and you started to see that disadvantage go away as soon as the whole narrative went over, That's really what I'm talking about.
Clown, I want to have a podcast where there's a lot of editing, an audio podcast that's over edited with music and shit, and like
Catch 33 already has that.
Milonakis is a funny fuck, bro.
Oh God. Oh, that's good.
I forgot that, bro.
Yeah, they already have that.
Oh God.
That they do. Oh wow.
I think Keemstar should have been like, "Shut up, Milonakis."
You're fired.
I don't think Andy and anything. The one thing I really respect about the new Painted cast, those guys are their own men, and that's what I really like about those guys.
You can hear that during the podcast.
Yeah, you can hear that. They're those men. I mean, look, when he got, why didn't you do that? I was fucking nobody. I still am to some extent. I got a little bit of a voice in the community. It's not even that much, but I mean, it was like, why didn't you do this and why didn't you talk more? Like, because you got to earn that respect to be able to speak and command respect. You got to build it up.
Got to get that dirt first.
Andy Milonakis has a TV show that lasted like 3 seasons on MTV. That's like fucking 10 seasons on a network. That's how, because MTV is constant turnover. That's an impressive feat. Yeah, Andy's a funny guy. And he's done funny stuff afterwards.
Well, we grew up with Milonakis, man. When I was a kid, man, we used to pop his show on MTV all the time.
Show's funny as fuck. So, and then, look, I mean, I've made fun of fucking Chad and stuff, but look, I may not be into all his stuff, but he connects with people, and I made fun of him about taking his camera outside. I love that jackass stuff. I think that shit's funny. So he's got
You also challenged to fight his foot, Tom.
Yeah. Challenged his foot to a fight. No, but I mean, seriously, like that. I mean, he may not be my style or anything, but like both these, they don't need Keem.
You get it. You get it why he connects with people. You get why he's at where he's
connection.
at.
I had no prior MTV show. I didn't have 100,000 subs. I couldn't tell Keem to go stick it unless he was really. And here's the best part: Keem was never really wrong on the situation with Clown. I mean, he misled me, but basically those guys kind of like just dropped him. The only difference is I know why now. They just didn't handle it right. There's definitely a good reason for Gray and Leafy to walk, to be in the way he is. It's just
they don't do
music. It was the right thing to do. To be honest with you,
I'm just kidding.
Not really music, no. But we do spend a long time on the visuals.
It's stupid and pointless. Like the visuals, I don't like.
It's pointless. Vega's like building something. It's not pointless. That's absolutely not true. I don't even. I think he would take that back. It is not pointless.
I wanted to do more editing to it, so why is that?
No, I'm talking about the audio.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So Keem first says, "Hey, Clown, I want to really, and we could do heavy editing and music and stuff like that." Well, we have a guy that's doing it. That's pointless. He will say fucking anything, dude. Anything. It's funny.
The audio.
You get a jazz band. You get a camera crew. You guys tour the country. Keem versus Clown. Jazz band's playing. You're bullshitting.
Audio. What are you talking about? Just
Clown, I'm gonna need 75% too.
75% of what?
Of the new podcast.
But we're not doing a new podcast.
You can call it Catch 75.
I'm happy to do it on stream. I'll do it with you on stream once a week, whenever you want.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get sponsors for it and not pay you anything.
I have a question
I'm with
for
you, Billy. I was the same as you 5 years ago.
That's funny. He got sponsored, didn't pay me any of that money, so why not do it to him?
Yeah, for sure.
Why baited ended?
Oh, this is the part. This is the thing. So it's basically that was Keem's attempt. This is his.
Clown. I think he tried to get Clown. He told Clown he was gonna get him a jazz band, bro.
Yeah, that's a really great idea.
He was working, man. We'll get you a jazz band, Clown. Come on.
Be a jazz band. Okay, this is Keem freaking out on an autistic guy because he said something out of turn and show you how much control he has. Yeah, I guess you're right, Keem. You really shouldn't do it live. Do it when you listen to this.
5 years ago, for sure.
What?
By the way, Tommy NC's in this call, just to make it clear.
Oh,
I baited ended.
What time?
Why did baited ended? And he said something about your paranoia.
You're paranoia. Because I think the main things I keep hearing from a lot of these old interviews.
Tommy, listen to me. Tommy, let me ask you a question, okay? Let me ask you.
I'm about to tell the autistic guy what's what.
A question. I'm gonna give it to you real fucking real. All right,
because he needs that.
Yeah,
real.
give it to the autistic.
I'm about to drop it to you
Give it to-
real.
yeah,
Okay.
give it to him.
Imagine, Tommy.
Give it to him. Show him.
How many subs you got? How many subs you got right now, Tommy? How many subs?
100K.
100K. Okay, 100K subs. Imagine if I were to say, hey, Tommy, let's go do a podcast. Me and you, we do a podcast, all right? Now listen, when this podcast comes out, you don't fucking upload a video and promote it. You don't do shit. All you do is tweet it out, all right? But every week when that podcast comes out, me and Dromler are sending thousands and thousands of people over to that podcast. And the people that are there for the podcast, they're there to find out about this Keemstar exposed shit and the truth and what's going on and what Keemstar is saying. They're not there for Tommy NC 2010. They don't give a fuck about what happened on Monday Night Raw. They don't give a shit about any of that stuff, right? They're there for Keemstar, okay?
That's because the problem was, and there's no doubt about it. Like they're there for Keemstar. There's no doubt about it. But it's when Clown and me left. You established something more than Keemstar. Certainly they came in for Keemstar, but they didn't stay for Keemstar, did they, Keemstar?
And then Keemstar keeps promoting the podcast, and then we got to talk about money. And I'm like, okay, Tommy, listen, all right, I'm bringing in most of the views. I got to take, a big portion of the money here, so I'm going to take 50%. I'll give you 30%, Tommy C, okay? And the editor will give him 20%. All right, this is what we agreed to, right? And all of a sudden, the money comes in, and you're making thousands of dollars a month. All right, but
I only made $2,300 total in 6 months. By the way, just to make that 100% clear.
Then all of a sudden, Tommy, you come to me asking for more money, acting like somehow things aren't fair. Would that be fair if your channel gained like 100,000 new subscribers?
He's still running this fucking narrative. He's still running it. Like anybody still believes it. I mean, Clown went on record and said, well, if Tommy doesn't want any more percentage, that would be the end of it. And I totally believe him to this day. I wasn't trying to stop the podcast. I thought it was a good subject matter. And so he's still running with this thing that's been debunked.
And you were booming because of a big part of it was because of what's going on our podcast together? Would that be fair?
Well, I just thought it was just paranoia. That's the reason why you got.
Do you still think that now that I've explained all that?
A little bit.
You still think that? Well, that's probably because you have a learning disability.
Yeah, he has a learning disability. And you have a learning disability. I have a learning disability. It's a little worse than Tommy. I know we can't convince you that.
I just literally taught you the facts of everything, but you didn't get it.
Of course you didn't get it, you dumb shit.
Jeez.
No, I'm not even.
Do you think you wanted to pull the audio on that?
Yeah, good point.
Tommy, stick with your assumption. Paranoid.
Nope. Extra 3%.
I don't think Keem did it for the money. I think, honestly, I looking back, it's just control. Keem's got plenty of money, isn't he? Money, it's control and fame. I don't know. That's what I think. It's pretty fun.
I like how Clown, because Clown's a smart guy.
Yeah.
And he sounds like he knows what's going on, but he's like, you know what? I'm just gonna let Keemstar do his thing. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's entertaining.
I'm just gonna let him bury himself.
Yeah, that's funny. Go ahead, man.
He starts yelling at Tommy NC. Listen. Let me explain everything to you. And from what I understand, I saw in the chat that he basically goofed on Tommy the whole time. Because he's angry. He doesn't really believe that Tommy's. I don't know. I don't know how you're not gonna believe that Tommy has issues, but I mean, let me tell you to you straight. Let me tell you the deal. Tell me the deal. Let's take a quick call and see if it works. 719, you're on the air.
Hello,
you're on the air with Real Talk Metaphor Messiah, Jeff Huffman and Tommy C. How are you, sir?
Pretty good. Just getting baked. I just woke up.
All right, what do you got for us?
I'm just getting over sick, by the way. So
Are you?
I just got over laryngitis.
You know what would make you sick? Getting blown up. Thanks for being my first.
We were just looking for any excuse to use that.
Well, I mean, he gave me a pretty good. For Christ's sakes. He had plenty of fucking. Look at this, how ridiculous this is.
God damn.
Look at it. It's insane. Let's get to the point. Come on now. Looks like the phone's working.
Yep.
Yeah, I just woke up. I don't
why.
care. I don't care if you just woke up. Get to the point. I got to do a show. You know.
What was the point of telling us that?
Yeah, like,
I just woke up today.
Let me familiarize the fuckheads. All right. Let's see if I can do this for you. I have to do a show to hold as many people in here as I possibly can. Nobody cares that you just took a shower. So, while it's rude for me in a real environment to sit there, like, because usually, normally when I meet actual people and they say, I just took a shower, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck, but I have to listen to this shit so you don't think I'm rude. I can't afford to do it here. You know what I mean?
Because I don't have a bomb. Just walking out in the middle of the street.
Exactly. It's like all my problems. I wish I had something like this in real life. You know. I just do it all day and all night. God damn. Great job, Vega, by the way. How do you like the new bomb?
Love it.
Love it too.
Speaking of Vega, we're trying to push Vega to be a mod. Give him the wrench of destiny.
And where is he?
I don't know. Vega
is
I'm
my
afraid
homie,
he's gonna
Todd.
abuse.
I'm glad you guys got Vega, man. Like I said, I told him the same thing. Though he is really good at what he does, bro, and he's a cool dude.
Yeah, that's Keem's next move. Man. That's Keem's next move. You watch.
Go get Vega.
Oh yeah, I'm looking for Vega in the chat.
Vega, I swear we'll get you a jazz band.
Hold on. Wait for him to type something. Wait for him to type something.
Yeah, that'd be Keemstar.
There he is. There he is.
All right. Let's see if I can get him. Give him the wrench of destiny. Vega. Add moderator. You're the moderator. There you go, man.
There you go.
No, I like, bro. I went on Twitter,
only
man.
Hit
I've
spam.
seen
They
videos
dropped
of
the
Vegas
info,
throwing chicks everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm like, this dude's a badass, man.
Bad motherfucker.
Throwing chicks, yelling at Dead on Dave.
718-395. So thank you for the donation. I guess that dude died in a nuke. Hardy fucking horror. Thanks, Hound. Hardy fucking horror. 718-395-7660. 718-395-7660. Or we can put you right as we're doing right now. We're going to bring somebody up from the Discord. Discord is also, you can download Discord in the description box below. Andy Boss in 1984, you're on the air.
Hey, sorry. Okay, what's up?
You tell me?
So, Keemstar.
What about it?
I've actually had this story about Keemstar that I always wanted to bring up. Have you ever seen that one episode of South Park where Stan gets drunk and starts swearing at Kyle?
No, I only watched, like,
okay, there was a scene. I'll just do it real fast where Stan gets really, really drunk and like Kyle's been getting away from him, and he's like, "Fuck you, Kyle! Fuck you!" But as soon as he gets away, Kyle, I love you. And then Kyle immediately goes back, "Fuck you!" And then it just reminds me of Keem and Clown.
Yeah, it is. It is a little bit. Yeah, they did have that kind of relationship.
Where it's just every single time he just goes away, he's like, "Clown, I love you," but as soon as he gets back, "Fuck you."
What's the fat kid's name? What's the fat kid's name? Cartman. Cartman. Cartman's supposed to be a budding sociopath, right? That's like the underlying thing, that he's going to grow up one day and be like a total fucking sociopath, self-centered fat prick.
Yeah.
That's like the whole idea. So I agree with you in your in your metaphor for Keemstar. Surprisingly.
Yeah.
That's it.
Hey, sorry,
Screw you guys, I'm going home.
Screw you guys, I'm taking baited, and I'm bringing Andy Milanakis and anything for views. Then I'm going home. I mean, there is a part of it, but like this idea, like they want to watch Keem and Clown fight. Yeah, but that was going to get old eventually. Especially if Keem won all the time. It's got to go both ways.
Yeah, usually.
You know,
if you want to dish it, you got to be able to take it.
He can't take shit. I'm probably going to hear about this, I'm sure.
Oh, I know that.
Yeah. 914, you're on the air.
Hello. I don't think Keemstar is a very smart person.
Well, I wouldn't. He's not a rocket scientist, but I wouldn't say he's bone stupid either.
Well, I'm talking about like real intelligence, like actually able to critically think. I think he's really good at manipulating people.
Yeah.
That's about it. I don't think he has any like real actual intelligence or anything
I don't know,
to
man.
contribute.
He's got great ideas for fucking entertainment, let me tell you.
Well, not even an entertainer. He's a bottom feeder. All he does is like go around scraping up like the social scraps of YouTube.
I don't know,
like
dude. What about
an online site?
I see. This is where I'm only going to call it like I say. What about the anything for not the anything for views? What about the battle for the channel? That's a really fucking cool idea, right?
I mean, honestly, I started watching you because you're a Yankees fan, and like that's literally the only reason that has drawn me.
Yeah.
Like Keemstar can eat a dick.
Okay.
He's really just like a big fat baby.
Well, I was just trying to I was arguing for to disagree with you, but I'm not gonna go for. Look, one other thing is I have a lot of the same learning problems that Keem has, so I can't dump on him too much. But I wouldn't say he's stupid, but I don't think he's well educated. I don't think he reads. You know what I mean? I don't think he checks what's going on. He knows what he knows, and he applies that really well. If he started reading books, he'd be dangerous.
That's fair enough.
Yeah.
I can agree with you on that.
Well, thank you for being my fan and not his, I suppose. But I don't tell people. I know a lot of people are playing. I don't tell people not to fucking chill with Keem. If that makes you happy, then fucking watch his stuff. I do. So why not?
I mean, I don't really. I've honestly never seen a full episode of Drama Alert because it's just like I could waste my time so many other ways.
Did you Baited?
But at the same time, I just feel like everybody is giving him the exact attention that he wants, constantly.
There's some truth in
by
that.
doing reaction videos and all of this kind of stuff. You're just building his brand.
Yeah, probably. But he's fun to talk about, and he brings in the views. Talk to you later.
Drama. So they watch Keem.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that.
He is entertaining.
Yeah, it is what it is, bro.
I think he's entertaining as hell. To be perfectly honest with you, I think he's very entertaining. I'm not gonna sit there and lie to the audience. No, there's just no reason for that. What are you doing? That's tobacco you got in there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
How is that tobacco?
Because that's what we do. Smoke tobacco out of pipes.
Yeah. Is that a black people thing?
That's a new thing.
Is that a black people thing?
Yeah. Yep. From back in the 1800s, Tommy, when we fucking had straws.
No, going back to the 1800s. That's pretty elegant. There, you're almost as elegant as Clown.
Lord Vega, he doesn't have his fucking Wrench of Destiny yet. I don't know. The chat didn't totally think goes on. All right, what's been going on with you guys? Are you on a tour or something like that? You selling it?
Oh man, it's been crazy, bro. Since I've been back from my surgery and stuff, we're going on tour next month for the West Coast Respect the Underground tour.
Mm-hmm.
It's with Master P. So we'll be going down California, Arizona, all out west and performing and stuff. That's cool. They hit me up, his people hit me up and wanted me to do something with him. That's pretty cool because
nice.
I like Master P. You know what I mean? So that's gonna be cool.
Is there heaven for a gangster? That's what I would say to him if I met him. Is there a heaven for a gangster, Master P? Nick Gallo, who I thought was from Long Island. Turns out he's from England.
Yeah, you are horribly wrong on that.
Yeah, I know, but your name's Nick Gallo, so it's a pretty good guess. And you're an asshole. I knew a lot of Italian assholes from Long Island. You know who the nicest Italian in Long Island is? John Scares. John Scares. He's the nicest guy ever. What do you got for me? Probably nothing.
Well, I wanted to say, why the fuck's Keem trying to get Colossal back? Colossal's shit.
Why do you say that about my fucking friend Colossal? How dare you?
No, I don't agree with that, bro.
He's so overrated.
Why is
his line making interview, his questions were crap.
What could he have done better in that situation?
Clown, come in and defend your honor and boost our views.
Really? Are you just saying this
No,
to
he
get
just
views?
sat there and was like, "Oh, is this right? Is this right?"
What would you have done? What would you have done with Lion Maker that was different? You think you would have got in there and you would have been like fucking Tom Cruise talking to goddamn Jack Nicholson? You can't handle the truth. And Laudenberg goes, I like fucking kids. That's what would have happened if you were there?
Well, I don't know. I haven't planned it out yet because I'm not into it. But
Well, yeah, you got to kind of plan it out. So you're sitting there calling Colossal a big dummy. Colossal's great. You just don't like his posh accent.
He's overrated.
He's great.
No.
He's wonderful.
Overrated.
You know, you're overrated. You're an
I'm
overrated
not
troll.
overrated. I'm underrated, if anything.
You're a horrible. Then why don't you start a YouTube channel and pass me, you bitch?
All right, I will.
No, you won't.
You said
No,
in
you
a
won't.
week.
You know what you'll do? You'll keep coming to my chats. You'll
right,
keep calling me names. You'll keep saying that I'm bad at gaming. And that's where you'll stay. How about that?
Fine by me.
I like this.
That's where you stay. Get the fuck out of here.
Oh my god.
You stay. How dare you? This is Shot from the Point, the most badass YouTube broadcast in all the known land. How fucking dare you?
All right, I will.
I like Nick. He's funny. Maybe he is good enough.
Yeah, you better be careful, Tommy.
1,300 viewers and only 400 likes. Can we get 800 likes? Yeah, I would appreciate that.
Yeah,
if I've
really?
entertained you for a second,
come
I think
on.
I'd at least get a like. You know what I mean? That'd be nice. Get it out there. Maybe Keemstar will fucking send me a... Here's the thing. The more you like it and the more views this gets, the more better chance Keemstar has of throwing a fit on Twitter tonight while I'm asleep.
Yeah, and then the more shows Tommy can do on it because he needs to feed it. He needs to feed his family. He needs food.
Let me make the argument for him. I'm only doing it for the views. It's not the fact that I got fucking funny ass audio of Andy Melanakis showing him up. It's just for the views. You know? Has nothing to do with anything else. All right, what else we got? I guess you got.
You know, that's something I hear a lot of people fucking say, Tommy. He
What?
only did it for the views. Like, how do you know?
I don't know.
Maybe he did, but how do you?
People just play that card when they have nothing.
They got nothing. Cosdiff.
I love that, man.
That's Cosdiff's favorite fucking thing. I should have loaded that, huh? I only got the bomb. I was just happy this thing worked.
Yeah, you had it. You played it on your Resident Evil stream the other day.
What the? Yeah, did I play it in the Resident Evil? I forgot.
You did. You did when you got up to go pee, and then.
Oh, I played the song.
Then
but
you
I
played
didn't
it
play
after you died for about the 6th time.
That Resident Evil stream was quite good, and I hear a lot of fucking compliments, and people were thoroughly entertained by it. So
It
go
was
fuck.
no, it was entertaining. It was entertaining watching you run around cluelessly.
That was fucking funny.
Yeah, that's the thing. All right, I'm glad you're bringing this up. Everybody's sitting there like, you suck. You're running around cluelessly. You know, it's like it's the first time.
I like how you're learning it yourself. I like how you weren't paying attention to it.
What are you talking
I mean,
about?
first of all, you guys got to realize Tommy is 40. Okay, we're lucky to know what video games are.
Yeah, that's true.
Come on, give him some credit, man. This guy came up with Atari when it was just a Pong hitting a little space. This is really big stuff to Tommy for him to do this.
Get the fuck out
I
of here.
congratulate you, Tommy.
I've been on the ground floor of gaming since day one. Now go check out my Twitch channel. Shout out to Costa, who is not insecure. A 32-year-old man that's in the gaming business and has to answer every one of my slights. So nothing. You know, I can name like 20. Like people saying Zaptai's a sociopath. I can name 20 other fucking potential sociopaths besides Zaptai. Lion Maker, Keemstar, Kostov, can't take a slight. Always got to be in charge. Always got to be the big man. And who else? Who can we name that's completely insane in this business?
Oh God.
Nah, I can't think of anybody else.
FuziTube?
FuziTube's just an asshole. I don't think he's a sociopath.
Yeah.
Well, maybe he is.
Some
I am
crazy
Alex
people on
is a
YouTube,
sociopath.
man.
No, he's not. Don't get me on that train. By the way, good luck to those guys in their podcast. They have a brand new podcast out. Good luck to the Wild Spartans, the whole Hot Wet Soup crew, and they kind of combined 2 podcasts. Good luck with that. I mean that. I'm not joking around. I mean, but I'm still gonna make fun of Alex if I seem fit. Same thing with Keemstar and the other guys. But I do wish you the best of luck in your dumb podcast. I hope you can be more coherent than you were in the last episode of Hot Wet Soup. See, I can't help it. I gotta get it insulted. I can't help it.
You can't control yourself.
I hope you buy your food for some family with this money. I love the show, by the way, and Catch 33. Old and new baited. All right, cool. If you like it all.
Whatever floats your boat.
Lots of trim.
Yeah, I like both of them too, man. There's nothing wrong with that, bro.
No,
I listen to both of them when I get a chance, and I like both of them, dude. So fuck it. Nobody can tell me different, man. I mean, you got to pick one or the other. What are we Are they game banging now?
Yeah.
I didn't know the podcast was game banging.
Colonel Sanders wrote Zaptai's internet history. You know, I wish I could get a hold of it and then I could give it away, like in a contest. Caller number 10 gets Zaptai's internet history. Nobody knows what's inside. Come on, caller number 5, caller number 5. You're caller number 2, caller number 1. You just won Zaptai's internet history. Oh my God!
Oh, shit.
That'd be great. Your new lyrics look crisp. Well, thank you. All the other graphics is like, well, you know what? Vega complimented me for a guy that didn't know absolutely anything about graphics. I put all that shit together myself with what limited resources I had. I did a pretty good job. That's what he said.
Nice.
I mean, that guy went to school for this shit.
So we said Vega's a nice guy.
Good people. I like the way he tosses around pussy.
Yep.
Me too.
I like that too. Which after that, I mean, we should have just played that the entire time. If we don't have a show planned for this week, just play that clip over and over again.
Tossing that fucking hot chick on the bed.
Well, Vega's like what MacGyver was supposed to be.
But
you know
for pussy.
Seriously. He's a badass pussy. Yeah, hell yeah, that's what. Oh, man.
That was great. Long live King Clown. Yeah, long live Clown. All right, let's take somebody because... is that real Pip Lad? Let's see. Is this real Pip Lad? I bet it is because his mic's not ready. Pip?
Oh shit, there we go.
Yeah, it is. What do you want, Pip?
Oh, yeah.
Nobody likes you, Pip.
Well, first off, I couldn't really give a shit about the whole Keemstar thing. But what's Brad the Spanter doing chatting shit about Colossal? What's that?
Whoa. Brad is banter talking shit about
Clown? Yeah, in the new hit Brad the Spanter and G-Raf TV podcast, whatever I can't remember what it's called, Fake Accents, that's it. I can't remember what time it is. I have to link it to you privately. But they start chatting shit about Colossal, and Brad the Spanter, of all people, is going on about how Colossal's got a huge ego and
it's not true.
All that sort of thing. I know
it's
it
not
isn't.
fucking
It totally
true.
isn't
I'll take
true.
that shit apart, and I test you. Colossal is, he does have this very posh accent and everything. And he did go to boarding school, and he grew up rich. He's not been anything. He hasn't been rich, but I don't know anybody. Look what he did for me. I'm fucking nobody.
Yeah.
I'm fucking nobody. The guy fucking stood up Keemstar, had my back, and looked out for my fucking other injured friend, and brought fucking Vega. Brad is banter. Is fucking said that. Just because you're a fucking lowlife from London or whatever the fuck you are with this stupid phony Cockney accent that you have.
Jeez.
All right? Is that, so, yeah, come on now. Who are you fucking kidding?
It's a Manchester accent, but yeah, he's pretty much one to talk about it.
You better
really.
not be lying to me. If I just
He's
told
awful.
This guy
He's
off.
a pathetic human.
Yeah, well, I think somebody's
Well,
going
to
to
be
take a
fair,
shot
Keem
at
just
Colossal
told off
anyway.
Tommy in C2010, so I think you're good.
Thank you for the donation, by the way. I can't believe you. Will you link it to me privately? Is it public? He really took a shot at Clown.
Oh yeah. It's in his whole podcast. But yeah, I'll love to link it. He also chats shit about me, big mates, and things.
Well, who cares if he's talking about you, Pip? I mean, talking about
Of
you's
course
funny.
I like Pip, man.
I like Pip too. I like goofing on him.
It's even better because G-Rap TV
let me ask
got
you something.
catfish. That was fun.
Pip, you're not the quickest guy. Was he joking around? Was he,
Oh no, he's not. He's not. He actually despises Colossal. Ever since that, what was it, Shadbase? Was that the guy who drew the weird pictures?
Yeah, I don't like talking about that. But
ever since that thing, Brad the Spanter and G-Raf TV, the ever reputable lads that they are, defended Shadbase.
Oh, good guys.
Yeah, and so Colossal had a go at them, basically saying, like, what the fuck? Shadbase is a weird bastard.
So let me. What kind of heroes? Why? That was like what? In fucking September, October.
Yeah.
So they're just getting around to fucking being big men now.
Oh yeah. They're only just sort of committed to boil there. It's just pathetic, honestly. But I'll have to link it to you.
Yeah,
it's fucking hilarious.
Colossal is the most selfless human being I think I've ever met in my life.
Oh yeah, the amount of shit he's done for me as well. It's kind of.
Yeah, you're just a regular dude in the internet. He's done stuff for you. I mean, you wouldn't have 2,000-3,000 Twitter followers if it wasn't for him. No,
of course not.
And you like let's be honest, Pete, you like the attention. You like talking to big YouTubers and stuff. I do
of course
too.
I do.
Yeah. Fuck him. Thanks for telling me, Pip.
Look, no problem. I'll send you a message, Tommy.
Thanks, brother. Well, that pisses me off. That's not true. It's just a lie. It's just all right, does Colossal have an ego? Well, no more than the rest of us. I mean, everybody's out there like going, look at me, watch my stuff, click on my things, let me entertain you. I'm the baddest motherfucker in the room. To my favorite show on YouTube. Thank you very much, Dirty Dolphin. I have to change that. Dirty Dolphin. I got to change the fucking font because it's freaking me out. I can't read it. Oh, man, it really bothers me.
Well, I will say this, man. It's always going to be somebody who doesn't like you. But dude sounds like, I mean, I don't know how you could not like Clown. He's a nice guy. Every time I talk to him, he's just been a regular nice guy. So,
you could
I mean,
not
that
like
sounds like a little
Clown.
bit of hate. You might be hating a little bit, man.
All you like, but to sit there and say he has a fucking ego. And I mean, in fairness, all right, I'm going to give this cat a break. But, yeah, I want to hear this stuff. Like, fucking, he's the most selfless guy I know. I mean, if he's got legit, I mean, Clown can take criticism, but to sit there and say he's not arrogant. He's a man of the people. He always has been. He's fucking doing collabs with Nick Cash right now. I was watching Nick Cash's stream this morning, and they're talking about doing this. He's helping people. He like takes projects. He put Bionic Pig in his last. Bionic Pig got serious exposure from the FouseyTube alternative reality video because he's Elvis the Alien, like all the Hot Wet Soup guys. He's gone on there.
He's always helping. He's always helping people out, man.
You better have some fucking like he's a bat. Fuck that. It's just not true.
You gotta have something more than that.
Fucking no truth to it all. Oh man.
Hey, Tommy, with great success, man, comes a lot of jealousy, man. So
I guess so.
You know, this is what it is.
I mean, I don't know, Brad.
Everybody's gonna have their haters. Somebody's gonna complain about something all the time, and people are just gonna get jealous if you have more.
Holy
success.
shit! Somebody just C-Donkey $101. Put Vega on the live cam.
Ooh.
Call it. Vega, call me. We gotta do that. I think I'm gonna split this one with the boys. Holy shit! I'm gonna have to put a little bit of the fucking notification in there. You know, I'm gonna have to hear something.
Yo, thanks so much to whoever that was, man. That's awesome, bro.
Thank you.
I also got to change the font too because
if we get Vega in here throwing some pussy around, that'll be good.
Get in here. Call on Skype. I'll put you in.
I like to call Vega a wish you would friend, and what I mean by that is, if I'm with Vega, bro, and somebody starts talking tough to me, then I'm gonna say I wish you would. I got my friend Vega right here.
He's a bad motherfucker. He just wrote me. They took a shot at me, Brad, his banter as well.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah. All right. Give me
who doesn't take shots at Tommy though?
Yeah, there you go. Well, we got our subject. We got our subject for shows for the week.
Thanks. More drama. And then of course when I go back at him, I'm only gonna be doing it for views. It's not true.
You're only doing it for the views.
Yeah, Tommy's Irish. Irish love to fight. They love to get drunk and fight.
Fight me. I don't care.
What do you say about you, Tommy?
I mean, if he says something, I don't know. That's what fucking, I don't know. Maybe Pip's just busting my nuts. That's fucking Pip Ladder's our source here. We got to be careful. Come on,
That's true. That is a good point.
Who's on Skype?
I don't know if we can rely on a dude who sits there with a lightsaber.
Come on in, Clown. I'll put him on.
Yeah, man. If Clown's listening to, man, keep doing what you're doing, bro.
Yeah.
A lot of people like you. You're doing a good. Keep doing what you're doing, man.
Yeah.
Fuck haters, man. They gonna hate. Let them hate.
Yeah. Let's see. Fuck. Let's see. Where's my? I'm still getting used to my buttons. I don't know what my buttons are yet. Still getting used to them. All right. Where's Clown?
So big.
Where is he? I don't see. Oh, there he is. Okay, fine. I'm gonna put him in the group.
There you go.
There we go. Bow. All right. We'll put Clown on. So,
yo, how's it going?
It's going good.
My nigga Clown.
Piplad is reported. Piplad is
Real
reported.
talk. Jeff, the Huffman cave troll. How are you?
There you go. There it is.
There it is. Always.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I've been listening to the call. And I was in a call with Piplad actually.
Yes.
And we were speaking about the Brad does banner thing. Yeah, it's what he said is true. Pretty much, he got one thing wrong. Graph never called out Shadbase, but other than that, he was on point. He was on fucking point. Yeah, I don't really like the guy, to be honest.
I know you don't like him, but
I want to kind of talk about it on the podcast next episode.
Sure.
Like, it's not a big deal. I don't care, that he called me an egotist and pretentious. Like, these are adjectives
Yeah.
That I don't. They're not.
Did he back them up with an incident? Did he
and besides which, like saying someone has an ego, I don't see it as a big deal. Like I have got an ego. I just like to think it's a healthy one, and that's all there is to it, really.
I think so. I don't know. It just makes you sound like you're self-centered. You're certainly not self-centered. I think everybody knows that. One of the reasons you garner so much respect is because that is not the case. You're a powerful YouTuber.
I think the adjectives he used were egotistical and pretentious. And I've been called worse things, let's put it that way.
Yeah, I suppose.
But it's an interesting one because he left, obviously, a lot of context out. He didn't even mention the Shadbase thing, which is why I called him out for it in the first place.
It's funny that he's waited a couple months.
And why I kind of put my foot down in that argument. And the funny thing is, I will explore it more on, like, the podcast.
Yeah.
But essentially, this guy actually apologized to me after we had this, not falling out, but this argument. Because I unfollowed him on Twitter because I really was against, the Shadbase thing, and he defended him. And
I guess we got.
in any case, I followed him back. He apologized to me, I think, a couple days later. And apparently he's still holding this grudge.
Look, I didn't want to ever talk about this because I actually, and I know I've made this podcast a lot about what Keem said with you guys, but one of the reasons I never want to talk about this is because I think tell the crowd, tell the audience what Shadbase is.
He draws child porn, effectively cartoon child porn.
Yeah.
That's lovely.
And he drew a picture of Keemstar's daughter. She was not naked, but she's a 6-year-old girl, and this is coming from a guy. It was suggestive.
Yeah.
The artwork.
And then he also drew.
Take my word for it. He admitted it was suggestive. I regret the way I handled it because I actually went on his stream and he was actually a pretty nice guy. I'll be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
Never said a bad word about me. I don't agree what he does. And I think it's a bit fucking weird. In any case, two days later, he draws a fucking picture, another picture of Lieutenant Corbus, even more suggestive. In fact, I think she's shoving like a microphone up her ass, and like the microphone is. You could picture.
We're talking about 11-year-old girl.
It's some sick stuff.
Yeah.
It's not normal.
So
a lot of people like this guy. I can see why. He's very affable. And obviously, like the internet is just infested with like edgy kids, so they love that shit.
On what grounds was Brad's banter defending Shadbase on?
He defended him, and we never really worked out why he jumped in to defend him. Now he said, I believe his premise was. I will explore this more on the podcast, but I believe his premise was that I sent hate his way to a big guy. Like, he's not a small person. He's been around for ages. He's got a huge following. But isn't that what commentators do when you make a video about someone? And Brad does banter is as edgy as they come with his stuff. Like, he's calling everyone out left, right, and fucking center, sending hate to other people's channels. So very much a double standard there. Very hypocritical. That was his reasoning. See, what I thought it was, he was trying just to start an argument with me.
Okay.
That's what I think the whole situation was. And he didn't like that. And that's what pissed him off the most, I think, about the whole situation. But I think it pissed him off. The reason it pissed him off so much is because it was true. And I figured it out. That's what I believe.
Yeah.
I don't see any other reason why this guy would defend a person that draws cartoon pictures of children naked. Why? Why? He is a nice guy. I will give Shadbase this. I don't agree what he fucking does, and it's very snide and cancerous, and it's sick. It's sick, and I'm sorry. Like, anyone who defends, people drawing that kind of shit, you don't have to be a social justice warrior to fucking do it. It's sick.
I don't know that it's protected.
It's just wrong.
I don't know in certain states in the United States if even that's whether it's drawn or not. I don't even know if that's protected under free speech. I don't know if that's the First Amendment.
It's pretty fucking weird. But of course, everyone called me a social justice warrior for calling this guy out. Like, holy shit.
So what, he waited a couple months. So it sounds like we have a gamer here. Somebody who likes to play the commentary game, and he wants to take on a big.
I've got a lot of theories about Brad does banter, but I think he's a snide individual, very two-faced hypocrite. Lots of double standards. I was very happy to let sleeping dogs lie with this, and I thought it was. I thought, we weren't going to talk about it. I forgave him. He forgave me. Whatever. I'm sure we all said things that we regretted in the heat of the moment on Twitter, of all places.
You haven't talked about. You talked about it with me when it happened because we were still debated all the time. But that's where it left. That's where it stayed, though. I mean, you weren't bad mouthing him. I know you didn't like the guy, but I mean, it wasn't like you were trying to make a federal case out of it.
I never bad-mouthed him, publicly or privately, actually, for that matter. Like, I'm not above shit talk. I shit talk everyone all the time, but as it happens, I don't think I really shit talked Brad Does Banter too much, and certainly never called him out for anything else publicly again. Never mentioned his name publicly again. But he's taken it upon himself to try and do this on his podcast.
He wants to fight. Well,
I don't really care that much, I'll be honest with you, because the adjectives he uses are pretentious. I can take the criticism. I don't care what Brad Does Banter. He's 16 years old, by the way.
Oh,
so,
okay.
It's quite hard to.
He's 16.
His voice sounds a lot low. He sounds a lot older. He's an intelligent guy, so he's
he's older. Well, I'm not dealing with him then because the same reason I don't talk shit about Corbis.
He's only 16.
I'm not even.
And he's stuck in that edgy mode that we were all in when we were that fucking age. Not to demean him, but I was like the same way. So yeah, I want to explore it more on the podcast. But I think he's a snide fuck.
Yeah.
And genuinely dislike him.
I don't like talking about kids.
I don't dislike very many people. And we're going to explore that whole situation on the podcast. Hopefully,
Sure.
Now I know you don't want to talk about the Shadbase thing, but
no, I don't. But I mean, I don't know if we have a choice now.
I want to talk about it because that was a fuck situation and an interesting one, and I would really like to explore it more. But that's going to be up to us to decide in private.
Clown, don't lie, mate. He didn't draw them naked. He draws lollies. It's entirely legal in Japan, for one. But lollies is legal.
He drew a picture of Wednesday. I went to the website. He drew a picture of Wednesday Addams naked. Wednesday Addams it's a cartoon. I get it. It's not real. She's a fictional character.
Yeah,
I get it. Right. She was a child. In the movies. Don't tell me that that's not a cartoon picture of a child naked. Like,
I guess he was probably because he saw. I didn't see Mia naked or Lieutenant Corpus.
He did not draw them naked. That's what I clarified. Like it was suggestive. Okay. In it, but the weird thing was what made this whole situation so fucked up. Again, I'm going to explore it more on the podcast. But what made it so fucked up was because these were real people. An innocent 6-year-old girl who had nothing to do with anything. Like a lot of people target Keemstar's daughter.
I know.
I
used to get it all the time. It makes me physically ill.
And obviously, Lieutenant Corpus was the next, and that was even worse. Actually, it was even worse. Look, I actually don't mind Shadbase. I think what he does is kind of wrong, but he seems like a nice guy. I'm willing to look past all that shit. You want to draw your cartoon porn of anime girls, all that shit. You do it. And he admitted like he fucked up, by drawing Keemstar's daughter. That's why he removed the picture.
Yeah.
It did stop him a few days later from drawing fucking Lieutenant
Well, I remember you wanted me to go fight the guy, and I just didn't want to fight the guy because I just didn't want to bring him any more attention, especially when it came to Keem. So I knew about the whole situation the whole time.
The guy already has a lot of attention, and most people were actually on his side in the whole debate, which I found peculiar.
Me too.
Even giving like the edginess.
This is not a free speech argument. I don't think this is a free speech argument. I mean, it might, like that guy just wrote before. It might have been legal in Japan, but I mean, we're pretty much broadcasting in the West. Our audience tends to have Western values. I don't think that kind of fills in what the Asians do and what the Japanese do, who are considered oversexed in Asia, is two different things. And I find it repulsive. I don't really give a shit if it's legal or not. I find it repulsive. I've been obviously involved like in lots of arguments and drama throughout the fucking ages, but I've never had more backlash than when I called Shadbase out. It's funny, I think I'm getting a little backlash too. I think I'm getting it now.
And I see someone posted in the chat, and it's a fair comment. We love Clown, but you shouldn't be against censorship.
It's not.
Well,
this might not be protected.
I think you can draw the line in some places, and I think when it revolves around drawing suggestive erotic pictures of other people's children, I think it's kind of fair enough, don't you think? I mean, if censorship didn't exist, people would just be sending child porn to each other. So that's where your argument is flawed. But for the most part, I do agree that I don't like censorship myself.
But
half the reason why
not everything is protected. In the United States, you can't talk about You can't talk about killing the president. There's certain things you can't say. Obviously, child porn isn't legal. There's all sorts of examples. And if this is a gray area, it deserves to be debated, not shut down by people screaming, "Oh, you're censoring." No, we're having a debate whether this should stay or go.
Yeah.
That's how laws come about. That's a law. This is a discussion.
It's my opinion, and look, everyone is very free to disagree with me here, but I don't think that this stuff is right. I don't think people should support it, and I think it's sick, and that's my opinion. And
I share it.
I probably made a mistake telling him to take the picture off. That was my mistake, I guess, but I don't regret it. I regret how it evolved and what it became, but I don't regret for a fucking second calling him out.
No, should you. All right, Clown, we're going to save this for the podcast. I'm going to let you go, all right, bud? Because I'm going to wrap it up.
I would like to explore this more on the podcast if you and Dave are up for it, actually.
Yeah, actually, I am. I guess we're going to have to go this route. We knew we were going to have to go there eventually. So, all right, talk to you later, buddy. Take care.
Cheers, Clown.
Wow, dude.
Peace.
Now, I mean, somebody wrote in the chat, like, you think 16-year-old's old enough to have sex, or he's not able to be criticized. Yeah, he is, just not by me. I don't know. I'm not into fucking getting in fights with teenagers on the internet. It's just not my bag, you know.
I'll
probably let that one.
I mean, they're not.
I wouldn't do it with Lieutenant Corbus. I ain't gonna do it with her. And I like the way no fuckers handle the Lieutenant Corbus situation. So I think I'm gonna continue that tradition. You know, does he have every right? Yeah, sure. His parents. It's not up to me. Unless he were to call here and start screaming at me or something like that. That's a whole different ball of wax. But no, I don't want to get. Look, don't I make myself enough of a fucking jackass on the internet that I got to argue with a 16-year-old boy? Come on now, not too much debate if two people are on the same side. No, I don't. No, three. Of course, that's going to be probably going to be three. Dead on troll. It's probably going to be three people on the same side. I find it repulsive, and I'm probably going to spend some time looking into the laws with stuff like this. But I'm always afraid to search shit like that. You know what I mean?
Why?
Well, because
I know exactly what you mean. I'm scared. I don't even want to type that in, bro.
Right. I don't want to type that in at all. All right, boys. Shout yourself out. You mother.
Back.
That was really. We'll take one more call. We'll take one. Hey, guess what? Congratulations, your last call of the night. 813.
Oh, fantastic. Long time, first time.
All right, man. Welcome to the show.
I just want to say, I don't doubt at all that Colossal is very respectable. He's probably a really cool dude. But as a creator, the content he puts out, I do think he's overrated as shit.
Who do you think's better than him, then, if he's overrated?
What's that?
Who do you think's better than him? If he's overrated, like, who's better? Like, what's the gold standard?
Well, to be honest with you, Keem gets the views. So, I mean, you're kind of riding off what he did for you. So, I don't understand why you keep bringing it up.
Bringing what up?
Like,
why don't you do it direct? Don't be a pussy. Do a direct attack. Do a direct attack. Don't be a pussy. Be a man. Do a direct attack. I'm gonna give you a chance to attack me again. Do it directly. You don't have to do it through Clown. Do it to me. Say what you want to me. Don't be a coward.
No, I'm just saying.
Go ahead.
I don't think Catch 33 is anything compared to the original Baited.
Well, you know what? Guess who else said that? Guess who else said that? The overrated Clown. It's never going to be what it was. Here's a dirty secret. Here's a dirty secret. Baited was going to die because all it was.
Comes down. It's all about entertainment.
All right,
this is an entertainment platform.
Guess what? You can't.
You're not that entertaining
Roadrunner
anymore.
can only trick the coyote so many times. And that's all you're ever going to get with Baited. So it was just a downhill climb from there. It just came quicker when he decided to make the podcast about himself. That's the truth. The Roadrunner, you see Wild E? You like those? I love when Wild E Coyote goes, wee! I love that shit. But you know what? You can only do it because that's all it was. It had no depth. You can't do anything with it. You can't do what we're doing with Vega right now. We're going to have an episode with Piplad and goof on him for an hour. That's gonna be fun. We can do stuff with graphics, but there's so much more. Yeah, it's a longer climb because Keem already has the views. But yeah, it probably won't be Baited. But you know what? Baited is going to be overrated forever, and I'll tell you exactly why. Because there was only about 14 episodes, and it has this legendary status. It's like Kurt Cobain dying young. That's what Baited did.
Look. Quit talking about it. start being about it.
Wait, you tell me what to do, motherfucker. I run this bitch. Get the fuck out of here. Quit talking about it. Quit talking about it.
Talk about whatever you want.
Quit talking about it. Just be about it.
I mean, I will say this, Tommy. That's that guy's opinion. He likes Keemstar fans. There's Clown fans. But I will say this. I don't hear Clown recruiting Keem. I hear it the other way around, so that kind of tells me something.
No, I tell you something. He believes, and you know what? He's entitled to believe this, right? He's entitled to believe this. You know, there's only Keem thought it was all about him, and we didn't do anything for him. And you heard that with the way he talked to Tommy NC. You heard that way. It's not true. It's not true. It's not true. He needed all three pieces to make it baited, and now it's gone. He destroyed it. Nobody else did. It wasn't because Clown wanted 3%. It wasn't because he found out a video the Clown was going to make last January. It's because he didn't want the narrative to ever affect him negatively. It's because he was afraid to be embarrassed. It's because he is a bitch when you really, really break it down. He's just a bully. And when you put bullies in the corner, they fold like a deck of cards. And he thought he could put Andy in there and it could be just as good. And here's the best part. Those two guys are talented guys. And he still couldn't make it happen. I have no doubt in my mind, and I thank Keemstar in the sense that I wouldn't have a fucking thing. There's some truth in that. All right? But here's the thing. I didn't ruin the podcast. Clown didn't ruin the podcast. Keem made the decision. A decision nobody wanted. And that's it. So yes, we're all fucking riding off a Clown. But you know what? You couldn't explain to me why Clown was overrated. And you say that you say basically with every other argument there's ever been that I'm just, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Well, fine. Then let me do it. Put up or shut up. Well, we're putting up.
Yeah. And listen, guys, let's just be real, man. All three of those guys are talented. That's why we like Baited so much. I get it. I'm a fan too. I like Baited. It was great. You know what I mean? And all three of them added something. I hate when I hear people say, one could have been replaced. It wouldn't sound the same, bro. No. All three of these guys did a great job on fucking Baited, bro.
It's over.
I mean, they're all talented guys. Period, point blank.
Look, if you watch the beginning of the thing, you see what a weasel. You want to work for that? Go fucking watch the beginning of this freaking episode. Do you want to work for that? You want to work with somebody that's dishonest, that's that conniving? That sucks.
No, I mean, you shouldn't be doing this if you're not having fun doing it, and that doesn't sound like a lot of fun. Work with somebody like that. I had fun doing
Baited, but it's not like Keemstar and me are friends. It was so funny. I got accused of sucking his dick for 6 months straight. We weren't friends. We were acquaintances, and Clown and him were friends. Go figure.
Right, but towards the end of it, you said you were going to be glad when that was over.
Yeah.
To be fair, so.
Well, it's fine. Now it's over. I don't wish any ill will on Keem in the sense. I don't want his channel to fall apart. I don't want him to get less subs. I don't care about that shit. I am happy. But here's the thing. Me and Clown didn't break it up. We didn't break it up. Bottom line. Sorry, guys. All right. Plug your shit, Jeff. I want to get the fuck out of here.
All right, you want to find my shit on here, go to Grand Slam Entertainment, do a bunch of game streams, sports stuff, the occasional drama stuff. Also got some workout stuff on there as well. So if you guys are looking to get back in the gym, want to try some new stuff, go check out my channel there, see what I got, and maybe you can try something out. And if I can get some work done after here, I might stream a little something here in a little bit. So,
all right. Grand Slam Entertainment, in the chat below. You follow him on Twitter. I follow everybody on Twitter. In the description box below. We'll see you tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern. Excuse me.
Can I say something real quick? I'm Real Talk, the Metaphor Messiah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Hip-hop extraordinaire. You guys want to check me out, all you got to do is type in Real Talk, the Metaphor Messiah on YouTube or Real Talk the Truth on Twitter, bro.
Or go in the description box below, Real Talk. Go in the description box below and you're all there.
That's right below. You can do that too.
Right below. We're Ray William Johnson in the description box below.
Yeah, so... You guys take it easy, man. I just want everybody to know. Thanks again for all the love you guys sent while I was going through my shit, bro. You know what I mean? So it's just been great.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
All right, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Whole new crew, same time, same bad time, same Jad channel. See you later. Shop Point tomorrow. Peace. Yeah, dance it out. They can still see it. It's really cool.
This is the almighty infinite, independent excellence, devil fighting, rebel titan, weed smoking alchemist, fake identities, okay, you cool with Jason Bourne, running with these Wolverines, okay, you about to catch a storm. I ain't never been a liar, got tired of niggas playing me, head in my legs like she about to catch a pedigree, Chi-Town, the King's home, Spin fives, black stones, 6 mile to danger zones. Bullets look like waffle cones. Folk affiliated to evolution of Machiavelli. Don't make me lead them eagles to you like I'm Chip Kelly. They feel my struggle, I express it through my hip hop. I'm about to make it hard to breathe. Here's a headline.